Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and today we have a video of our normal A to Z officer series, finally again after all the new stuff. And today we will talk about another rare officer, and that's the original series Nyota Uhura. Of course we have a look at the normal stats. She's class engineering, which means you need engineering badges to upgrade her. She's from the group the original series Enterprise crew. She can get synergy from others of that group if she's captain, or what you use more usually probably is that she can give synergy to a captain of that crew. And she's from the faction Federation, which means you need Federation faction credits to upgrade her. And if you really don't know the original Nyota Uhura, for example because you're very young and started with Star Trek Strange New Worlds and only know the young one, this is the original one, and there of course is another explanation text in the info box if you want to know about her. As you could already hear, she does have a captain maneuver. That's sorry neither. When fighting players, as long as the ship has morale, Nyota Uhura decreases the opponent's critical hit chance by 10%. That's a nice one, but not one I'm using that often. I'm using usually her officer ability on the bridge, with that's modulation frequency found. When fighting players, as long as the ship has morale, Nyota Uhura removes 12% from the shield mitigation of the opponent's ship, and that is also because I use the original series Kirk as captain and use Nyota with her. She is a PvP officer. As I said, the old original series crew was a really good PvP crew in the old days when they were introduced into the game, and in general are not that good anymore, with one serious exception. You know that I'm always filming the videos on Monday, so the event will be over when you see this video, but we just had another Rialta PvP event, and the interesting thing is, on the Rialta, the crew with, for example, the original series Kirk, Uhura and Spock is really, really smashing. So if you want to fight other Rialtas, and I destroyed stronger Rialtas than mine with it, it performed much better than my mirror crew. But as I said, for some reason, just on the Rialta. On other ships, it's a different topic. But in Rialta PvP, this is kind of the best crew you can have with the original series crew to fight other players in Rialta PvP. Of course, as a rare officer, she also does have two possible traits for away teams that you can unlock. And that's resourceful and analytical. And I still have to unlock her a bit, because when we don't have a Rialta PvP, I do send her out to away team missions, but not right now, because as you can see, she's here because of the Rialta PvP event. And I like that event, like the other events recently. Some people are very happy if there are some special currency events running next to the battle pass. With a ship blueprints I need at the moment, I wouldn't get them in those events, so I'm personally really happy that we don't have a special currency event at the moment, but a material event. So I get a lot of ore and pass deal every day from those events, and that's what I need much more than any currency for some special event shop. Other players will see that differently, because there are ships in there that they really still need and stuff like that. Or the special ships that they have in my shop when it comes up at the moment, I do have. So for me, this version now is much better, because I'm in real need of ore and so on, and I'm happy about that. So that's why I also finished, of course, the PvP Rialta event. You will also want to know how to get her, and for this we go to the normal recruit section. Here we have to go first of all to the ultra recruit section, which I always call the overcrowded one, because it's a bit harder to get shards for the officers here. There are the original series officers. On this server, it was hard for me to get any, as you can see in the numbers of shards I have after 2 years of playing on this server. But on my the server where I play with my small account that I need for some videos, there have 0 of all of them, although I exchanged a number of the Ultra Recruit tokens already, but I still have 0 for all of these officers. So the probability to get them is a bit harder via this way. And unfortunately, that's the only standard or normal version. The only other version where you find them is in the Elite Federation Recruit. And as I mentioned in many videos before, those tokens that you can get in the Federation faction store after you reached a certain amount of reputation, they are so expensive that I never buy them there. I got some from missions, but I would have had to buy a lot of them in the faction store, which are really expensive, and I prefer to use my credits for ship blueprints. That's why I'm on level 58, and I already have all Rotaran blueprints. I have 2/3 of the Enterprise D already, and I have half of a Dedari Dex, and I still need a lot of time to get a level 60 shipyard to build them, so by the time I'm there, I will have the blueprints for all 3 ships, because I do that via the faction stores. And so I'm not using this. But sometimes you can be lucky when we have the Crucible of War event. There are extra recruitment parts in here as well, 1 or 2 depending on your level. And TOS Uhura is in there as well. Of course, I would like to know your opinion about this. I know that a number of people is using her in Rialta PvP, so let me know if you did that on the last PvP event as well. And if you want to tell me how else you put her to use, please write it in the comments on YouTube or on my Discord. You know that everybody is welcome there. And if you're not there yet, have a look in the pinned comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.